France, land of croissants, baguettes, and culinary disasters waiting to happen. You lot think you can just waltz into any old bistro and get a decent meal? Think again, you donkey. That's why I'm here to guide you through the minefield of French cuisine. We're talking about the top 10 restaurants in this country that actually know what they're doing. Forget those tourist traps serving frozen baguettes and microwaved escargots. We're after culinary masterpieces, the kind of food that'll make you want to lick the plate clean. And trust me, you won't find any soggy bottoms here. So, buckle up your aprons, get your palates ready, and let's embark on a culinary journey that will separate the Michelin stars from the absolute disasters. First up, we're heading to the Eiffel Tower. And no, we're not there for the view, although it's bloody spectacular. We're here for Le Jules Verne, a restaurant that's about as high class as its location. Now, I know what you're thinking, Gordon. Isn't this a tourist trap? Listen, you think I'd steer you wrong? This place has got the lot impeccable service, an elegant atmosphere, and most importantly, food cooked with precision and passion. We're talking about dishes that are delicate yet bursting with flavor, like their signature lobster ravioli. Each ravioli is crafted with the thinnest pasta, filled with succulent lobster, and bathed in a rich, flavorful sauce. It's enough to make even the toughest food critic weep with joy. Now let's talk about this lobster ravioli. The pasta, thinner than a piece of paper, is cooked perfectly al dente. None of that soggy, undercooked rubbish you find in those Italian joints run by clowns. And the lobster, oh, the lobster. It's cooked to perfection, tender and juicy, not rubbery and overcooked like it's been through a war zone. The sauce, a symphony of flavors, brings the whole dish together, elevating it to a culinary masterpiece. This isn't just food, it's an experience. It's about savoring every bite, appreciating the skill and artistry that goes into every element on that plate. It's about understanding that food, real food, can be a transformative experience. So, if you find yourself in Paris, do yourself a favor and head to Le Jules Verne. Just don't tell them I sent you, they might jack up the prices. Next, we're leaving the hustle and bustle of Paris behind and heading to the charming village of Fontencousse. Don't worry, we're not here for a picnic. We're on a mission to find l'Auberge de Vieux Puy, a restaurant that's worth the journey. This place is a hidden gem, tucked away in the French countryside. But don't let the quaint setting fool you. This is serious foodie territory. We're talking about a 3 Michelin-starred establishment that's been wowing diners for decades. The chef here is a master of his craft, creating dishes that are innovative, exciting, and bursting with flavor. He takes local ingredients and transforms them into culinary works of art. And the star of the show? The Mediterranean sea bass. It's cooked to perfection, with crispy skin and tender, flaky flesh, seasoned with just the right amount of herbs and spices. Now, this sea bass, it's not just some fish they pulled out of the sea and slapped on a plate. This is a culinary masterpiece, cooked with the precision of a surgeon and the passion of an artist. The skin is crispy, seasoned to perfection, and the flesh, oh the flesh, it practically melts in your mouth. It's seasoned with just the right amount of herbs and spices, enhancing the natural flavor of the fish without overpowering it. And let's not forget about the presentation. Each plate is a work of art, with vibrant colors and textures that are as pleasing to the eye as they are to the palate. This is what dining is all about: exceptional food, impeccable service, and an ambiance that makes you feel like you're in a culinary fairy tale. So, if you're looking for an unforgettable dining experience, l'Auberge de Vieux Puy should be at the top of your list. Le Meurice, Paris. Le Meurice, the Buckingham Palace of restaurants. Surrounded by chandeliers that probably cost more than your house, the food is the real star of the show. Run by Alain Ducasse, a culinary genius with countless Michelin stars. He's given classic French cuisine a modern twist. Don't miss the duck à l'orange, crispy skin, juicy meat, and a sauce to die for. Book a table in advance, this place gets packed. The service is impeccable, just like you'd expect. It's enough to make you feel like royalty. Each plate is a work of art, carefully crafted to tantalize your taste buds. Once you take that first bite, all thoughts of aesthetics will go out the window. La Maison Trois Gros, Ouches, La Maison Trois Gros. It's not in some fancy pants city. Oh no, this place is nestled in the French countryside, a world away from the hustle and bustle of Paris. Don't let that fool you though. This place is a culinary institution run by the Trois Gros family for generations. They've poured their heart and soul into this restaurant, and it shows in every single dish. It's like stepping back in time, with its rustic charm and warm hospitality. You can taste the history in every bite. Now listen up, because this is important. The salmon with sorrel. It's a signature dish for a reason. The salmon is cooked to absolute perfection, flaky and moist, and the sorrel sauce adds a lovely tangy twist. This isn't some overcomplicated pretentious rubbish. It's honest-to-goodness delicious food that'll have you wanting seconds and thirds. What I love about La Maison Trois Gros is that they haven't rested on their laurels. They're constantly innovating, pushing the boundaries of French cuisine while staying true to their roots. They've got a massive wine cellar too. And when I say massive, I mean it could rival some of the best vineyards in France. The sommelier can recommend the perfect vintage to complement your meal. But it's not just about the food and wine at La Maison Trois Gros. It's about the experience. It's about escaping the city and immersing yourself in the beauty of the French countryside. It's about spending quality time with loved ones and sharing a meal that you'll never forget. So, if you're looking for a truly special dining experience, get yourself to La Maison Trois Gros. Arpège, Paris. Arpège. Now this place is a bit different. Forget your foie gras and your escargots, because at Arpège, vegetables are the stars of the show. Yeah, you heard me right. Vegetables. Alain Passard, the chef, he's a bloody genius. He takes humble vegetables and turns them into culinary masterpieces. I'm talking flavor explosions, textures you wouldn't believe. It's unbelievable. And the beetroot sushi, don't even get me started. It's not your average sushi, let me tell you that. It's a revelation. The sweetness of the beetroot, the tangy rice, the delicate flavors. It's enough to convert even the most die-hard carnivore. This isn't some hippy-dippy vegetarian joint. This is serious, sophisticated cooking, and it's bloody delicious. Now you might be thinking, Pierre, vegetables? Are you having a laugh? But trust me on this one. Arpège will change your whole perspective on vegetables. You see, Passard, he's got these incredible gardens where he grows most of his produce. We're talking organic, seasonal, fresh-as-a-daisy vegetables bursting with flavor. And he doesn't just chuck them on a plate and call it a day, no. He treats them with respect. He coaxes out their natural flavors. He creates dishes that are both beautiful and delicious. So if you're looking for something truly unique and unforgettable, Arpège is the place to be. Just be prepared to be amazed. Mirazur, Menton. Mirazur, nestled in the hills of Menton, isn't just a restaurant, it's an experience. You've got the French Riviera sprawled out before you, the Mediterranean sun kissing your skin, and then the food. This isn't some greasy spoon, it's a bloody masterpiece. Chef Mauro Colagreco, the mastermind behind this culinary symphony, has earned 3 Michelin stars. 3 stars. You know that means business. He's not messing around with frozen ingredients and microwaves. He's sourcing the freshest, most vibrant produce, some of it straight from their own garden. And the view. Don't even get me started on the view. It's like dining in a postcard, for God's sake. You've got the azure waters stretching out, the sun dipping below the horizon, painting the sky with hues you wouldn't believe. It's enough to make you forget about the food. Almost. Now let's talk about the star of the show, the salt-crusted beetroot. I know what you're thinking, beetroot. Seriously, Ramsay? But trust me on this one. You've never tasted beetroot like this before. They take these humble beets, fresh from the garden, and encase them in a crust of salt. Then, they bake it to perfection, locking in all the natural sweetness and earthy flavors. When it arrives at your table, it's a work of art. They crack open the salt crust, releasing this incredible aroma. and the beetroot inside is cooked to tender perfection. It's seasoned with just a touch of olive oil, maybe a sprinkle of sea salt, and that's it. No need to drown it in sauces or fancy garnishes. The flavor speaks for itself. This dish, my friends, is simplicity at its finest. It's fresh, it's vibrant, it's bloody delicious. It's what Mirazur is all about. Le Chateaubriand, Paris. Le Chateaubriand, tucked away in the heart of Paris, is your classic Parisian bistro with a modern, edgy vibe. It's all about a relaxed atmosphere, a buzzing energy, and food that'll knock your socks off. Chef Inaki Aizpitat, the culinary genius behind this joint, isn't afraid to take risks. He's constantly pushing boundaries, experimenting with new flavors and techniques. Le Chateaubriand is all about the element of surprise with a daily changing set menu. It's a culinary adventure, and you're just along for the ride. For the true spirit of Parisian dining, get yourself down to Le Chateaubriand. Now let's talk about a dish that'll make your heart sing, the beef tartare. This is the real deal, people, hand-chopped to perfection and seasoned with the utmost care. It arrives at your table, a vibrant red, almost glowing with freshness. You take a bite, and the flavor explodes in your mouth. Tangy capers, sweet shallots, and a velvety egg yolk. This, my friends, is how beef tartare should be. Septime, Paris. Septime, in the trendy 11th arrondissement, is more than just a restaurant, it's a philosophy. Chef Bertrand Grabeau has created a dining experience that's as sustainable as it is delicious. This place is all about simplicity, letting the ingredients speak for themselves. Grabeau sources the freshest produce from local farmers, ensuring every dish bursts with flavor. Septime offers a set menu that changes daily, committed to seasonality and freshness. It's a culinary journey, showcasing the best ingredients France has to offer. Ready to embrace a delicious and responsible way of eating? Septime is calling your name. The grilled octopus embodies Septime's essence, grilled to perfection, tender inside. Simplicity reigns supreme, with each element enhancing the natural flavors. It's honest, it's delicious, it's brilliant. La Vague d'Or, Saint-Tropez. La Vague d'Or, nestled in the heart of Saint-Tropez, is a bloody culinary oasis. This 3 Michelin star restaurant boasts a Mediterranean flair that'll knock your socks off. Chef Arnaud Doncalet, a culinary genius, leads the kitchen with precision and passion. His dishes are a symphony of flavors, each ingredient playing its part to perfection. The restaurant itself is as stunning as the food. Imagine yourself dining on a terrace overlooking the glistening Mediterranean, the sea breeze caressing your face. This, my friends, is what dining in France is all about. Elegance, sophistication, and bloody delicious food. Now let's talk about the star of the show, the langoustine ravioli. This dish is a testament to Donquel's culinary prowess. Imagine delicate, melt-in-your-mouth ravioli filled with succulent langoustine. The pasta is cooked al dente, the filling bursting with flavor. But it's the sauce that elevates this dish to another level. A light, flavorful broth infused with herbs and spices perfectly complements the richness of the langoustine. One bite, and you'll be transported to a culinary paradise. Trust me, this is one dish you don't want to miss. Le Petit Nice, Marseille. Le Petit Nice in Marseille, a restaurant that's as breathtaking as its coastal surroundings. Perched on a rocky outcrop, this Michelin-starred gem offers unparalleled views of the Mediterranean. Run by the Passadat family for 3 generations, this place is steeped in culinary tradition. They live and breathe seafood, and it shows in every dish they serve. The menu here is a love letter to the sea. Fresh, seasonal ingredients are transformed into culinary masterpieces that'll have you licking your plate clean. Forget your fancy foams and gels. This is about showcasing the pure, unadulterated flavors of the Mediterranean. And speaking of showcasing the Mediterranean, you can't visit Le Petit Nice without trying their bouillabaisse. This isn't your average fish stew, this is the real deal. We're talking about a rich, aromatic broth, simmered for hours to extract every ounce of flavor. It's then loaded with the freshest catch of the day, Think monkfish, John Dory, mussels, clams, the lot. Each bite is a flavor explosion. The fish cooked to tender perfection, the broth a symphony of savory notes. Don't even think about asking for a spoon. You'll want to mop up every last drop with some crusty bread. So there you have it, you lot. The top 10 restaurants in France that'll make your taste buds sing. From the Eiffel Tower to the shores of the Mediterranean, each restaurant offers a unique and unforgettable dining experience. Now stop drooling over your screens and get yourselves to France. Book a table, order everything on the menu, and experience the culinary magic firsthand. Remember, life's too short for bland food. Get out there and taste the bloody good stuff. Bon appetit! If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more delicious content.